Well, I'm back from my UK trip, and it's always difficult when it comes to nutrition and traveling. But we do the best we can, don't be too hard on ourselves, and get right back on track after you return from traveling. So I'll share with you what I'm going to have for my main meal for this week. And of course, you include whatever you have for breakfast. Make sure there's protein in there. I normally would have some eggs for breakfast, or you can have a protein shake as well. You can also have a protein shake between meals because you want to keep your protein high. So here is my main dish that I will have for the rest of the week. So I have my kale, some beets, some spinach, that's like broccoli rabe, and shiitake mushrooms. So spray with a little water, and then spray with olive oil. And the spray, just make sure that you use less olive oil than you would if you pour the olive oil, and put that in the oven. So these are the 5 vegetables that I've parceled out, cut them up and put them in containers. I've cooked the beets, and I have included with those my Brussels sprouts, which I have grilled for about 20 minutes in the oven. And this would last me for the next 8 days, including my sea bass. And I then take the anti-inflammatory products, turmeric, garlic, and ginger. Take it and I grate it all over. All over. Be generous. That's the garlic. You want that turmeric. It's highly anti-inflammatory, so after you've eaten all of those inflammatory foods like ice cream, refined foods like bread and crackers, like Eclipse biscuits for the Bajans, you need anti-inflammatory products to take that inflammation out of your system. And later we'll talk about something that's called false fat. And this is the turmeric. Turmeric is amazing. And then the garlic. Garlic is like a healing food. And you have to include garlic in your foods as often as you can. Be generous with your garlic as well. And when I'm finished with these, so the only things that are cooked in here would be the beets and the grilled Brussels sprouts. And then of course my sea bass, I grill that beforehand. All right, so that's my meal. My meals for the next 8 days. And we'll talk a little bit more later. So that's my meal. So remember, we have to have measurable goals, and it's time to do that. So tomorrow I'll measure how I've done in the last 2 weeks. Now my goal was to lose 1 pound per week. I know I have traveled, and I know my nutrition was not as it would have been if I didn't travel. So I have to be a little forgiving, but still I should see some type of results as well. So remember, however you do your measurements, it could be weighing, it could be measuring your waist. You want to be accountable, and you have to do it. Even if the results are not good, you have to do it, because that helps motivate you even if your results are not good. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see how I have done, or how I am doing after 2 weeks of training. See you tomorrow.